breaking news abeto emonten so na solid TV afase yebo yehwefo nyina amane ebusuafo de asem no etie no emudu pa na yebegebre asanimu de amamo afei na woni ye channel yi ade empunimpu ewo media no so mesrew se wobebo adoma no so na chese wa subscribe kama de amaye wuwie na wa share na feso senya wadwen kire sitie bia no wajebre na wabode atoho amaye kana se de tie se na se obi antimi nya ohwe wonye obi aso hu ewo comment section honom efa emaye ebusia breaking news ayensa kan ene se Kennedy akompreko Agyapong de eba eye NPP meniko na se impo entire Ghana na de yedim se wo no ene obi a wo youth president na opani ba konso wo no so akwadare ewo eye hwehwemu mu ye ne din ede eye Professor eye Smart Sarpong ena waye hwehwemu de abeto monte so afa this December election ho a watch say sene na yenim no fa eye yewura akompreko Agyapong ho se wo no ene youth president no se de jayo jaja na mfa kora sene se de hwehwemu a waye kire se sabre de na kwame asabedi akon Cheddar wo no ena hwehwemu kire se sabre de mabro nyina ani akwakodi nachi ewo sa abato yi mu ti sene ye ka no a ye ja hencha so a ye Kennedy akompreko Agyapong no ye ntwamo na sabre de ono ena efa na wosan semimu ena wosan to aso a wo kire se yanhwe ni ya sa ya abato ya ye beto no ha ni esi be 24 years ago efa yen election hono opani ni sa de to montin se yanhwe ye bio betimi esasi nei pa ama yewura alan kodwoche matin wono so ho ba behia NPP amenyeko no se sabre yi a wo mu ayi ne to twenya mofa na nya hwe no ebedrum re bia anase wo afi we mu no enkofen se ento aba nwie no wo mu betimi afi no cheso mehia ne mo a dabi ebusia wo cheche nse bebrebe mu a yenkone kotie bi
4 weeks to the elections. MPP Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia was in a 49.1 lead. NDC John Mahama came next with 45.8, followed by Nana Kwame Bediako 2.2, and Mr. John Alan Kwadwo 1.2. Now Kwame, who say no, na mentia na see because I was telling myself, say, how is it possible? Say Cheddar, Ananka comes the political landscape, balance once the new Musa, never catch us all of a sudden. There's a young man who say be the new force. Now what Bam said the new force in every year. Now Alan Kwadwo has been an active politician since 1992. Now Alan Chemantin has moved from the New Patriotic Party, going as a movement. Now the alliance is now back together. Now Alan Kwadwo Chemantin in 1.2, a cause for worry. Now Kwame, I said Adibi yes. The youth are getting a lot of faith and confidence in whatever tell them. I don't know the kind of message he's selling.
He's doing something with the youth. And it is catching up so very well for him.
He's the youth president. Now it is moving from this kind of narrative. And narrative now, it is going to refer each other. What is Cheddar doing right? What is Cheddar telling people? Communication, youth now they are bringing on board. Now, Kwame, we'll say it is clear from this report that the election 2024 can be won at the first round by only one of these two political parties, with the MPP having a higher chance of clinching first round victory. What can? And the bed mabasa banner and second round. But the first round win there is likely Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia is going to win. Per this kind of thing.
Per this kind of
yeah, per this. Sano person was a Sanko run on us a one-time victory. That one-time victory, who is say Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia and a Kambu is in other areas. Now, Kwame, take home Parliamentary. NPP leads and Parliamentary services in 128. And I mean, Kwame, history will tell you. Say me a political watcher, political pundit. And if I belong to any of these two political parties, Nipa Bakwanka Kwame me fana down for pa. In case this kind of election goes for a runoff, Cheddar. Say me NPP ni. Then find say NPP campaign team who, and research team who, and if me researcher. One person we should not joke with should be Cheddar.
Miso, se mi nipa baako election way mu. Na mania brepana election be ka run off.
Yes.
And ya me fana dam for pa was our election way mu no. And it's a very more seat me we me here be.
Oh yes, okay. Unya winning more seats there.
That's
a run offer. You don't even need a campaign message.
I mean, he'll be a view.
And then you can't say parliamentarians no way. Depending on Monton family, maybe depending to Mr. Manes, Shabos, come a woman of a man for him to Anka,
Yako run of beer from Kufuonum time near the Bano. Yako run of beer. Anka do lead election, general election, no, run of automatically on one side day, arena. But you see, when at a Mills in 2008, ever winning, no,
yes,
one lead the first round, no, Nanado led, Nanado here just 25,000 votes.
Akufo was around 49.8%.
Yes.
Just need us a small 20,000 or 25,000
to win
50 plus 1, then becomes the president of the Republic.
But Prof Mills say, "Namimi majority in Parliament."
Yes.
And okay, eto wasum me baba summo mo di kind of Parliament amame ade na mo nto ba no mame na mo pesa mo san koto mo bi foforo satan sorry na MPP campaign na mo bo
na akwa say amamfo capacity asset in oben ma tete no ma so wan so di kwanya hye say mo atua wiaf na ba be de be ba ne san no be kwa me obi bia wo tem bia nipa na so no ya adwun to a point say if you look at this kind of elections akwa me ye koye benya this kind of parliament this kind of parliament has given us a reason. So we should not go for a hang parliament.
Okay, exactly.
This kind of parliament.
Exactly.
And no more mayeno. And no more SCC no. We are gonna need be an answer who temia. And so bomb pies it parliamentarians are. Dodona should belong to one political party. Them pass your bills in your money won't mean to you. Kwame give you amount. If you look at this kind of elections, and like you said, you see 24 years ago, Kwame is likely to happen.
24 years.
24 years ago.
What happened 24 years ago? What happened?
As I sit here, the BND we are seeing, I remember we are called runoff. Alan Kodoche Mante will come out publicly and says what in support to my MPP. The BND we are seeing. This happened in 2000. One chama young kwan konjimis min chama unkudu. Ukai Gusitano, any atamels. Ukai Spredo declaration. The cadres and the true loyalists of the NDs and Omudiachi. Yes. Now, Kwame, permit me to read only one sentence for you. Kwame, Wednesday, 13 December 2000. Asante Region National Reform Party supports Tano's decision. And Kwame Tiha, Opanyini Kwame Afre, Asante Regional Chairman of the National Reform Party, on Tuesday, expressed appreciation and support for Mr. Augustus Gusitano's decision to throw his weight behind Mr. J.A. Kufuor in the presidential runoff. Now, if you look at problems now, Kwame, no more command. Still, Agyapong area and a lot of Ghanaians have problems with it. It's about good rules.
Yeah.
Kwame, uhe urosa, among for Philise, acquire wokroma and papa, acquire almost a moyano, or moon to so moya coin. Now, what are miracles more better?
No more ye crownwa. There's more to be done.
Thank you.
Yes, necessarily the Oyan in your papa.
Yes.
But the fact is, acquire a sign of doors. And if you're Oyan still. So
people have issues with it.
Still they want more rules.
Yes. Kwame, and only a 23.3% youth employment, and also a 21.7%. Kaisa na anwa yeye data analysis me catch said the youth represent a lot of people in the voters register. About 53 to 60% or something. So it tells you, so if you're doing your campaign and Kofo is what me come on some and you are able to give them solutions, give them problems, you can identify them and give them solutions is the youth. Kwame, and we are 21.7.
We have been number 5.
Okay. Potable water, and only a 10.5. Skill and training 6.9. Hey, public toilet facilities 6.3.
And then number 5, no? And then American. Hey, it was 5. Ghana, public toilet, 6.3
out
of the total number on your Kasai, you know, you move 6.3 so you have public toilet.
Are you serious? Are you serious, Kwame? Aqua Health Center, school renovation, and it's money now, Kwame. Now, Kwame, Uba Bipimuha, we look at the projected regional averages for the 2024. Projected regional averages for 2024. I have Kwame said, what's no? I have per this data and said, what's no? I have DMB. Likely to get 60%. John Dramani Mama likely to get 35%. Asante region, John Mama likely to get 22%. Dr. Mahmoud Bamia likely to get 75%. Bono region, DMB likely to get 57%. Sahaso John Mama likely to get 40%. Bono East, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia likely to get 44%. So and John Dramani Mama 52 or 53%. Central DMB 49%. John Mama 42%. Eastern region DMB 60%.
Tobo.
Yes. So her trajectory now.
Central.
Yes, Central.
DMB Central, I think.
DMB Central 49. What her trajectory, no?
49.
Yes. And our Mama is likely to get 42. A close. 42. Greater Accra. Mahmoud Bawumia is likely to get 40%.
And Mama Bawumia will do better in Central region.
In Central region. Per this projected averages.
I can't challenge myself, but I have my doubts.
Really? Okay, you also entitled to your opinion.
I have my doubts.
You also entitled to your opinion.
It was Central region.
Any money you projected need data, no?
Yes.
You also have the right to also question and criticize him.
Of course.
Kwame, Northeast, 66 for Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia likely. NDC to get 30%. Northern, Mahmoud Bawumia likely to get 48. John Mama 50. Oti DMB likely to get 23%. John Mama around 70%. Savannah, Mahmoud Bawumia 36%. John Mama 59%. Bunu East, Mahmoud Bawumia likely to get 39%. JDM 56%. Volta, Mahmoud Bawumia likely to get 17%. Then the NDC will get somewhere 70%. Kwame, Western North, Mahmoud Bawumia likely to get 43%. Western region 43%. Then John Mama 42%. Western North 36% for DMB. Then 60% for already Dr. John Dramani Mama. Now Kwame, you look at areas, you know, say who say this here. Kwame, who are media man likely because they can't call. Now Kwame, if you look at no, now we can see it in Asem. Say a likely say the new patriotic party will get a lot of seats per this kind of data. And you know, we see it in Asema. Was say Emfa say come for MPP now is 128. And I come yes here. Then if you look at likely MPP, by BAB won't mean fancy super come Emfa stamp more so no is around 41 seats attached to 28, 128 in MPP Benya. And this is likely to get 92 seat bam. So also and 92 seat Kong and 15 no air call Eddie Ama Urani Eddie John Dramani Mama. What should not nobody should rubbish it.
Wait,
no, don't talk with it.
What was the problem?
Don't rubbish it.
I do want to know your problem.
Musa don't quite any
see, a do baby, obedient, the young rubbish.
Sir, Enra, now educate him, so I've bought into your idea. A friend don't qualify apology to Musa Dankwa.
Okay.
And that's why I need you. Now, Kwame, what yes, man Sarpong has man Sarpong say in 2020 elections, he says that the NPP will get 51.4. Now, in terms of margin of error, just 2%. Now, Kwame Shadiwi. Now, if you look at Smart Sarpong, was it the NPP Benya 51.4? Now, if you look at election in 2020, the NPP had 51.2. Kwame Chasemniu was the election, the general election that we are going for in 2020. The NPP will get 51.4. By your two NPP get 51.2. It means that the kind of sample, the kind of questions, and the kind of
are
accurate. Now, Kwame, if you look at Smart Sarpong in 2016, Kwame, the new patriotic party in 2012 and 123 votes was saying in 2020 election na best skirt and blouse in terms of parliamentary. Kwame, in 2012 NPP na 123 MPs representing 44.7. In 2016 NPP na 169 representing 61.5%. Kwame, in terms of gains, Omunya 46. So they had 46 seats attached to 123, giving them 169. The NDC had 148 seats in 2012. Kwame, in 2016, Omunya 106, representing 38.5. NDC lose 42 seats in 2016. Now come to 2020. Kwame, in 2020, MPP na 169 seats, a 61.5%. The NPP drops to 137 seats, representing 49.8. NPP lose as many as 32 seats. Kwame, the 2020 elections. Now, if you look at the NDC, from 38.5, 106 seats, Kwame, Omukonya 137, a gain of 31 seats, representing 49.8.
And I'm here having your marking. Now, make admission be said.
Yes.
Previous election, last election, Omukoya. You know, their focus was and the Diomunya party, their focus was on the presidential election.
Yes.
Nana to retain the seat,
you know.
And then almost focus on be
yes.
To make Nana look good in the eyes of Ghanaians. The policies into Galamsa, let's crash them. But no, we say
yes.
Never been more ya.
It was affecting
indirectly. Now affect your constituencies. No?
Thank you.
And they have learned that
lessons from it.
And in at this time around, see, I share the atmosphere. I share it looks good for them. MPs no side near the and this time they are not only focusing on the presidential, but rather the presidential. They are almost to parliamentary. Yeah, we are now.
Okay.
Parliamentary have presidential.
Okay.
Now at me a match. And so Smart Sarpong, perhaps the only reason why politicians resist research in Ghana is because it has the tendency of frightening them and put them on their toes.
Yes.
Other than that, polls are not publicized. So let's encourage voters to participate in polls. As a politicians, you know, we are poll we are the African politician through opinion polls. Other than that is the best way to go.
Kwame Tankwame Nimni, 1 month ago, and he told me, so this kind of election that we are going for, per your check, any normal way, and empirical checks that you've done, and data available to you, the NPP is likely to win a lot of seats in Parliament.
Yeah.
That is your research. And I don't know the kind of people you engage them.
Yeah.
But I cannot begrudge you. There cannot be ambiguity over here. Now, Kwame, let's go to the research. Or say evidence and science and data. Kwame, research design. In this endless study, 100,059 responses were taken of a total of 99,355 elevated sample views that has been analyzed from all the 276 constituencies in all 60 regions in Ghana. Kwame, meaning they had an opportunity. Opportunity, no? Omni amount for dinkomo no. Kwame, omni pa 100,059 and a dinkomo. 100,059 no. 99,355 are the people who opened up to them. They had discussions with them, and the kind of answers that they gave, it gave them an informed decision. What is Smart Sarpong? I said the kind of research on where you're friendly face to face. Face to face, you know. The boy want to say a bomb you can look at the demeanor and the posture of the and the attitude of the person. When any panel fast or conductor, and you said there be send any panetier, send any panel, send any panel, so you try to understand it. So I said that you know, and yes, be our quite baby one phones where you call, and I said, oh, you say, on a name call for engage people, no more engage your man phone, Sane Kokosi, and the kind of answers they gave them, they are happy with it. Almost 16 regions. Now, Kwame, if you look at the Equaswa, 99,355 represents 99.2% of the sample. 99.2%. Now, when it comes to 100,000, Kwame, if you look at Kofua or Monini Kasaya as or Mukasano, now answer the M1 is 0.78. 0.78. Now, we look at the time frame and we look at the duration. Time frame it is Kwame was say almost started or more research, you know, on the 14th October to the 17th of November 2024. So meaning is Kwame, a period of 1 month 3 days. Time frame no, a period of 1 month 3 days. Now Kwame, uko wenima population or the atua said now kind, you know, over 80 million Ghanaians are voting. Now sample no Kwame, 99,355.
I think I know their crowd, their own makers and
what the demographics no? Demographics no. Was it a map 43,183? Religious aspect, Christians said 68,804, representing 69.3. Muslims here 24,512, representing 24.7. Yes, 6.1.
We and someone or penny at the dean a day a year Smart Sarpong. Ya no, what quadare war, if you mumu. Enna ɔde nsɛm fa bɛto monte so meda ase wada agye ya ogye ya wo hwɛ video yi de ema me subscribe ɛfa ma foforo me din de na duku ka atwire makra
Thank you.